Hi, everyone. If your back feels fine right now, wait until you sit down after a long day and realize your body has been keeping score the whole time. Today, I'm sharing my experience with this full body massage chair, and I'll be honest, I didn't get it just because it looked cool. I got it because after long days on my feet, my back and neck were starting to feel like they needed more than just a quick stretch or a heating pad. I wanted something I could actually use at home, without scheduling anything, without driving anywhere, and without turning relaxation into another chore. Visually, this chair has that modern, almost futuristic look. It doesn't feel like an old, bulky recliner that takes over the room. In person, it looks sleek, smooth, and surprisingly polished. I have it set up in the living room, and it fits in better than I expected. It looks like a serious piece of furniture, but also like something you actually want to sit in at the end of the day. The first thing I noticed was how easy it was to start using. The controls are pretty straightforward, and there are both screen controls and manual control options. I'm not someone who wants to spend 10 minutes figuring out a massage chair before I can relax, so I really appreciated that. Most of the time, I just use the auto mode when I don't want to think too much. I sit down, choose a setting, lean back, and let the chair do its thing. The massage coverage is one of the biggest reasons I've kept using it consistently. It works from the neck and back area, down through the legs and feet, and that full body feeling is what makes it different from a basic back massager. The rollers can really work into the back, especially when I'm sore, and the foot and leg section gives a firm massage that feels thorough. After being on my feet for hours, that part is one of my favorites. The arm air compression was something I didn't expect to care about, but I actually like it a lot. When the chair starts compressing around the arms, it adds to that full relaxation feeling. It's not just your back being worked on while the rest of your body sits there. It feels more complete, like the chair is trying to get your whole body to calm down at the same time. The heat is another feature I use often, especially on days when my lower back feels tight. The lower back heat makes a noticeable difference when I'm trying to unwind. It's not just about comfort, it helps the massage feel more soothing. On sore days, I usually combine heat with a gentler massage setting, and that's when the chair really feels useful. One of my favorite ways to use it is in zero gravity mode. When the chair reclines back and gets me into that position, the pressure comes off my body in a way that makes it much easier to relax. I'll put on calming music through the Bluetooth speakers near the head area, close my eyes, and sometimes I honestly start drifting off. That combination of zero gravity, music, and massage is probably the most relaxing setup for me. If you're thinking about getting one, I actually found a pretty good price on this. I'll leave the link in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. The Bluetooth speaker feature is a nice extra touch. I didn't buy the chair just for that, but once I started using it, it became part of the routine. Relaxing music makes the whole experience feel more peaceful, especially at night. If you have it in a family room, near a fireplace, or just in a quiet corner, it can turn the space into a little wind-down area after work. There are multiple massage settings, and I like that you can adjust things instead of being stuck with one fixed style. The intensity and speed can be changed, and you can choose more automatic programs or focus on targeted areas. That matters, because not every day calls for the same massage. Sometimes I want something stronger on my back. Other times, I want something lighter, just to relax before bed. On the highest settings, the massage can be pretty intense. The airbags and rollers can feel a little rough if you're not expecting it, especially if you're sensitive or just want a softer experience. Personally, I like that the chair has power, because there are days when I need that deeper pressure. But if you prefer a gentle massage, I definitely start lower and adjust from there. The chair has become part of my evening routine. Even if I only sit in it for about 15 minutes, I feel like it helps me transition out of work mode. On the days I use it, I feel more relaxed afterward, and I sleep better when I've had time to loosen up before bed. It's the kind of thing that's easy to use regularly because it's right there at home. That said, there are a few things to know before getting it. First, this chair is heavy. Once it's in place, that's fine, but moving it around is not something I'd want to do often. I'd recommend deciding where you want it before setting it up permanently. Another thing is the session time. The longest single massage session is 30 minutes. For most people, that's probably enough, but there have been times when I wanted a longer session and had to start another one. Not a huge issue, but worth knowing. Fit and comfort can also depend on how you like to sit. For example, if you want to stretch your calves while the leg section is working, it can feel a bit cramped because the chair holds you in place. Zero gravity mode helps with that, but in regular positions, it can feel snug. One small design issue is the control placement. The control center is on the right armrest, which sounds convenient, but when the arm air massage is active, your hand can feel locked in place. so it's easier to choose your settings before starting rather than trying to change everything mid-session. Also, this is very important. Be careful using it around small pets or small children. When the chair reclines or returns upright, it's not something you can stop instantly. I make sure the area around and under the chair is completely clear before I use it. If you have a puppy, cat, or little kids running around, this is something to take seriously. Overall, I think this massage chair is a strong option if you want a relaxing full-body massage experience at home without spending every evening trying to manage back, neck, leg, or foot soreness on your own. It looks modern, it's easy to use, the zero-gravity mode is genuinely relaxing, the heat is great for the lower back, and the Bluetooth speakers make the whole experience feel more complete. It's not perfect, it's heavy, the strongest settings may be too rough for some people, and the armrest controls are easier to use before the massage starts. But for everyday relaxation, stress relief, and winding down after long hours, I found myself using it much more than I expected. If you have any questions about this product, feel free to leave them in the comments below.